Dogecoin hasn't been doing too well in the last weeks, and this was predictable. I published a video on Dogecoin when its relative valuation to other cryptocurrencies peaked, and exactly at that point in time things turned around. Now the question is, does it make sense now to buy this bottom? How much longer could Doge fall? Let's have a look again at that data that most people are not considering. Now the Memecoin space in general had a hard time in the last week. Prices in the category went down by 22%, while Bitcoin only lost 7% and Ethereum lost 11%. And so Dogecoin was pretty much representative of the Memecoin market. It fell 22% in the last week, but it didn't just start last week. We peaked out at 43 cents on the 18th of January. Now I want to share parts of the video that was published when the price was pretty close to its all-time high at 40 cents. The video was titled, "Is this the Dogecoin top?" And so let's quickly go down memory lane.
Now we see those waves of attention not just in the trading volume, we also see this in relative valuation charts. What we have got over here is the Doge dominance. So how much of the entire cryptocurrency market cap is in Dogecoin? And it appears as if recently we are in somewhat of a trading range. It's not a perfect trading range because those bottoms over here don't really align perfectly, but the current tops tend to be aligning somewhat. This is not necessarily a top that's obvious when looking at the US dollar chart, but when looking at the Dogecoin dominance chart, when we look at the relative standing of Dogecoin in all of crypto, this is a somewhat predictable top.
Now, why am I showing this video again? I'm showing this because it underlines how important it is to not just look at US dollar charts. Most beginners do this wrong, and Dogecoin is an asset that's mainly bought by beginners in the market. If you look at US dollar charts and you want Doge to go to $1, then you have to justify this, right? You have to justify this with the market cap. You have to justify this with the relative standing within crypto. And crypto capital flows go from one asset to the next, right? Attention always moves to different assets. And so sometimes it's the Dogecoin price that's inflated. Sometimes it's the Cardano price that's inflated. And so things simply go in waves. And it's very important to time those waves within crypto well if we want to outperform Bitcoin. Because in the end, why do we do all of this meme coin trading, all of this altcoin investing? It's to get more performance than Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the benchmark. We can simply just allocate towards Bitcoin because Bitcoin outperforms most altcoins most of the time. If we want to get more performance than holding Bitcoin, we're taking on more risk by buying those altcoins. But if the altcoins don't outperform, even though we did take on more risk, then we've got a problem. So relative valuations matter. Now those negative news.
To get the full length video, feel free to simply subscribe over here. Then you get it recommended by the algorithm.